Hello and welcome to the show today. My guest is a famed TV and internet game reviewer. Let's go to a clip now, see a piece of his work.
Now then, this Monty Python game was essentially a platform sort of thing, in the surrealist style of Terry Gilliam's legendary animations from the show. As well as eating some nice spam along the way, you'll find yourself facing memorable enemy references from the show itself, such as the gangs of keep left signs, the "he's not dead, he's just sleeping" dead parrots, though they seem to be moving, the famous feet, as well as the Spanish Inquisition themselves.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition!
Oh, will you just shut up?
Ladies and gentlemen, Guru Larry.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, you're too kind.
Thank you very much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Now, of course, first things first, what got you into game reviewing?
Well, the actual reviewing side, about 2006, Wes and I came up with an idea of doing video reviews of games and putting them on mobile phones. Because they're starting to bring out video streaming on mobile phones, and we thought we had a good idea of sort of doing sort of weekly reviews and that, sort of get a subscription service. This is long before sort of we knew YouTube existed as well. But unfortunately, it sort of didn't really turn out to anything because it was a big wild goose chase. So we started sticking them on the internet instead, and we got picked up by a website, and we started doing them from there. We sort of build up from there.
Now, you have appeared on a few TV channels. So how did you get on TV?
Well, that was very similar actually. This is before I started the reviewing. I was a member of a forum called Brit Xbox years ago, which was a forum about British Xbox fans, if you haven't figured out by the name. But it's somebody posted on there. They were looking for new people to present a gaming show from their home. That was a live show where people rang in asking for cheats, and that's called Game Guru. And everyone else was sort of making fun of it, saying, "Oh, you're not going to do anything." I applied for it just to see what would happen, and lo and behold, I actually got the job. And I was there for about just under 2 years.
Now, you've done like several TV appearances. Which one did you enjoy doing the most?
Well, I say the most fun, sort of creatively, was probably working for X League. I'd say we're doing quite a good few shows for them, so I did enjoy them.
So, with all your reviews, you seem to look more towards old retro games. What is about them that made you review them more than modern games?
Well, the main thing about modern games is they're like, sort of like a McDonald's, Big Mac and fries. You sort of anticipate looking forward to them, but as soon as it's out, you don't care about it anymore. You just move on to the next one. So the second a game's out, where you've reviewed, the reviews actually bomb. So nobody wants to watch an old modern game review anymore. So stuff like that. But that's one of the things. That's like the business side. But I actually just wanted to review sort of retro games from my childhood rather than sort of the billions of people talking about NES games all the time online. So I grew up with like an Amstrad and a Master System and that, and I just wanted to do things from my perspective really, because there wasn't too many people doing it, and there still isn't actually. Come to think of it.
Now, you've done quite a few videos with your friend Wes.
Yes.
How did you two meet up?
Well, Wes was actually a part of Game Guru again, but he never applied for a job himself. He actually got his girlfriend to go for the job, a girl called Janice, and she got the job because the guy in charge fancied her, and so that's the main reason. And then when the second she said she didn't tell him she's got a boyfriend until after he gave her the job as well, so he didn't like that. So yeah, but I felt really sorry for Wes as well, because we sort of becoming friends and that through her. And I sort of, as soon as her position come open, I gave him a job. I got him a job. Well, I asked if he can have a job, because he's quite good, and he stayed there, and we sort of stayed together for a good few years.
Oh, jolly good.
We're still sort of doing stuff together still, but he's actually gotten a job as a psychologist now, so he gets a lot more money then.
Show off.
Yeah.
So, you've done TV, but you're also now on the website thatguywiththeglasses.com.
Yes.
How did that come about?
That was people work. I build up friendships with people from various websites over the years and that, and they slowly started moving towards that guy with the glasses, and they sort of recommended me as well. So it's people like Hanson Tom and Benzai, people like that. They sort of all recommended me to join this new site. So as I got a foot in the door from recommendation, really, rather than anything. So luckily, I got in at the right time, really.
So, I mean, from what we've seen from all your reviews, you must have a huge library of games, correct?
You could say that. Or the ones that haven't been flooded, but shouldn't go on about that, should I? No. Yeah, I have got a reasonable amount. I've come into the position now where I'm buying games that I've already bought and forgotten I already own them. So I've got about 4 copies of Sonic Adventure now on the Dreamcast. I see stuff like that.
So out of all the games you've played, which one did you enjoy? Do you enjoy playing the most? You keep going back to in your spare time?
Oh, that's a hard question. There's the old game that I really like on each system that I always go back on. So stuff like Twisted Metal 1 and 2 on the PlayStation. Absolutely love them. A couple of Japanese wrestling games on the Super Nintendo and things like that. Really, it's sort of you can't really choose a favourite ever. It's just ones that you sort of get into and love and that, and just play again. The Alex Kidd games on the Master System, stuff like that. Chase HQ on the Amstrad. So it's just various different games and different systems that you sort of love. You can't really put your finger down on one title, really.
Now, you got several shows going up. Once you got Films Yanks Can't Wank, Retro Corner, and your gadgetry sort of reviews. What can we, the fans, expect in the future?
Well, I'm definitely going to be doing more films and games. Yanks Can't Wank. I've been asked by a lot of people if I could do one on the Doctor Who games that have been released in the UK. I'm tempted to do a sort of a 10 gaming facts that you definitely didn't know, because I see these other facts videos on there and they're just obvious facts and that. So I just thought I could do one that's really, really obscure stuff. They're going to go, ooh. But yes, I'm doing that. The next video I've got coming out, or the one I'm working on, which I'll be sitting on for a while, is the one about British NES ports of games, because the NES didn't do too well over here. So they ported the games to other systems with rather weird results. So that's going to be my next one. But aside from that, I'm doing a couple more board game reviews of Ashen's as well. And also we're doing we might be doing a comedy series in the next year, a big sci-fi thing that's absolutely non-game related whatsoever as well. But we're doing a sci-fi comedy thing together. It's going to be on the web.
That sounds very interesting. That, and unfortunately, we have run out of time.
Oh.
So, thank you for coming on the show. You've been a terrific guest.
That's correct. I've been a terrific guest, right?
Sorry, terrific guest. Oh my god, my tongue's my worst enemy. Ladies and gentlemen, Guru Larry.
Thank you. Thank you, yes. Thank you, everybody.
And before I make a fool of myself even more, I've been Caboos15. Catch you next time.